Hello and welcome to another video, and yeah, we're going to get this out of the way, I suppose. It's the Intellivision deep dive for the Amico, for the missile command, or missile command as he calls it. There were 4 of these altogether. They said they were doing them in order of which ones were wanted. God, which was the first one? I can't remember. But Astro Smash was the second. Then, God, what was the third? I can't bloody remember. All I do know is that Missile Command was technically third in the polls, but they've done it fourth for whatever reason. Yeah, they all seem to be made on the same day anyway. So it's just why they not put them all out, at the same time, God alone knows. Anyways, let's get into it.
Hi, I'm Tommy Tallarico, and we are here at Intellivision with our Chief Technology Officer,
John Alvardo.
God, the excitement never gets old, does it?
That's right, and today's Amico Deep Dive is going to be the game
Missile Command.
Missile Command.
Talking about commanding an epic mustache there, I'll tell you.
Here we go again with the mustache jokes. I wonder how many games they've ripped off graphics from this time.
Now, Atari came out with Missile Command in the early 80s in the arcades.
Right, and the arcade had a trackball that controlled the cursor that was on screen.
And you don't with the Amico. That was the 2600 version anyway. Why didn't they just show the arcade version? They could do that under fair use, but anyway.
Screen. But you've seen that game played with joysticks and D-pads. It's just not the same thing.
No.
Yeah, it's shit.
Too difficult to control. But guess what we have? A touch screen. And we've used that as a
Always with the touch screens.
trackpad, and it works beautifully with Missile Command.
That's right, and in fact,
Missile Command, not missile.
the touch screen also works great and really unique with our menus, which
Touchscreen doesn't work well with anything apart from throwing it at the floor.
I can show you right here. Okay, so one of the things we did in Missile Command, because you use the touchscreen
Tommy, player skill low. I wonder why. It's more like CEO skill low.
so much, we put a lot of the options and menus right here on the touchscreen. So you can see the 4 different ways to play the game. But let me go into the settings mode really quick.
And this is all the screen can do. It can't move stuff about. It's just a series of buttons. You'd be much better off just having buttons rather than a bloody screen. Oh, why's the mute gone on?
And so the first thing you can see is the starting wave. So what that means is when you build up, so if I go past level 5, I can then choose to start on level 5. You can really customize this game. But again, you can see where you bring it down. So if you're starting with
So you can just skip levels. What's the point of that?
a brand new player, you might want to start on level 1. But if you're playing like solo or playing with some really great friends, maybe you want to start all the way at the top. Like,
He just pressed 10 and then it's jumped to... It's taken a while to jump. Press 25 and then it's gone to 10.
with a brand new player, you might want to start on level 1. But if you're playing like
So he presses 25.
solo or playing with some really great friends,
It's just gone to 10. I mean, that's lag. Well, not so much lag, just going to the wrong bloody level.
maybe you want to start all the way at the top like you can. But tell them about the skill level.
So the skill level is the next thing you get to choose. And we have 3 levels, low, average,
Just difficulty levels with the dip switches on the 2600 itself, like the dip switches in front of us.
and high. And the difference is the size of your explosion when your missile explodes is different. It's bigger when you're on low skill level, and it's smaller when you're on the high skill level. And the other difference is that if you're on low skill level, your missiles travel faster.
Which is really cool, right? I mean, so
You mean it just makes it harder if you're on a high skill level? Well, I never.
So again, if you have a casual player who's never played Missile Command, they have big explosions and their missiles are quick. It's more fun for them.
Out, right?
I think by 2021, if you're playing with someone who's never played Missile Command, it's because they don't care about Missile Command. I enjoyed it 40 years ago. I'm not sure I'd play it for any more than a few minutes now. That's about enough for me now.
Right.
Now the versus wavelength is also very interesting. Talk about customization. You can decide roughly how long each wave is. So if you want a quick short game, you set it for 20 seconds. You know, medium is 40 seconds. You want a long challenging game, boy, 60 seconds.
I can't really see whether what he's pressing is having an effect on the screen. And that's changing the sort of white text, sort of, will my cursor come up? The white text just above where it says John and Tommy, I think. So to the right of Missile Command, the logo. If that's so, if pressing the button changes that, then it's yeah, there's definitely some lag there.
Each is pretty good. So let's go through. You know, when you hit the question mark here,
right?
It goes through the instructions.
Yeah, because there's so many instructions required for Missile Command.
John, why don't you explain the reticle here, because it's so cool, and this was a design
so huge, more like, I'm sure it's got so much crap on it. Why does it need all that crap on it? I mean, it doesn't. All that stuff would normally be on the bottom of the screen, showing how many missiles you've got and smart bombs, and why do you need such a massive thing travelling around the screen? I think in the 2600 version, from what I remember, you only just had a sort of crosshairs. That was all you needed. What, they're just really overthinking this.
That you came up with originally, and we all kind of threw in and incorporated it. Talk about the reticle.
Yeah, as we were playing in the earlier versions, a lot of the information about how many, your ammo count, how many missiles you had, and your shields and all that were along the bottom. But you're always looking at your reticle as you're aiming, and you weren't really getting that information. You'd have to look away, you know, to check on that. So the idea was to put that information all on the reticle at the place you're looking, so that way it's just right in your field of view. So we have sort of like a bandolier around the reticle showing how many missiles you have on each base, and then we have a display along the top showing your smart shots, and there's like a little blue circular meter that shows how much shield power you have. So everything you need to know is right there at the spot you're looking at.
They're just getting in the way of the bloody missiles. Just
meter that shows how much shield power you have. So everything you need to know is right there at the spot you're looking at the whole time.
Yeah, it's just getting in the way of everything. It's just, that's ridiculous.
And I can tell you that, you know, when you're playing a game and you're in the heat of battle, those smart shots, because you'll collect them, because there's lots of times where you can collect smart shots, and you're always trying to, you know.
And we've got our good old friend Mr. Lag. You can see as they move the finger, or move the thumb rather, back and forth. Is it which one's he controlling?
Hold your shields as
Hang on.
trying to.
Yeah, so he's controlling. Oh, the green one. Of course, there. It's got green on the circle thing. Just yeah, just windy pops. Excuse me. Yeah, just you can see as he drags his thumb back and forth. It's just Lag City again.
Game and you're in the heat of battle. Those smart shots, because you'll collect them, because there's lots of times where you can collect smart shots, and you're always trying to.
Oh God, it's just playing catch up all the time. Just try that again. Watch the thumb. Watch the green reticule thing.
Lots of times where you can collect smart shots, and you're always trying to, you know.
Oh God, it's like he's doing it through streaming on dial-up.
Hold your shields as much as you can. So when your shields,
because that's your last resort.
Oh, they've only been working on this 3 years, of course.
Yeah, exactly. Now the disc is used as a multi-purpose button, which is really kind of cool, because in the original Missile Command, you had 3 silos: left, center, and right.
Which made sense.
So what we decided to do this is that
they decided to fuck it up completely.
If you want to hit it from the left silo,
you hit the left disc.
The left. Up silo is the center. Right silo. Now, if you just wanted to do it even more simple, you can just hit down, and that will shoot it from the nearest base. But
the disadvantage is your missile will be slower if you use that easy down button.
That's right.
If you choose the base directly, your missile.
Again, they've just overcomplicated things. Completely unnecessary. Get my words out. Completely unnecessary.
Fires faster.
Now, the other thing as well is, depending on the color of your disc on your controller, is the color of your reticle. So
Right.
you're the yellow one, so you'll have the yellow reticle, right? So again,
And we also chose a different shape, like you have a different shape to also help you distinguish yours from other reticles.
exactly. And then, of course,
Different shape. Hang on.
Other reticles.
Oh God, it's just missile command for babies, isn't it? So we've got hexagon on the the right hand side and diamond on the left one for the red. Just had to work out what a six-sided shape was called then. Well, different shapes. That was really necessary.
exactly. And then, of
Glad he agreed.
course, showing how to control it. So this is really unique because your thumb, wherever your thumb moves, is where your reticle will move on the TV screen.
When it eventually catches up.
So this is really, I don't know if there's ever been a game that's been controlled like this, right? So
There's plenty of games that you move your finger back and forth on a screen, and it goes back and forth. It just follows your motion. Plenty of games. Fuck is he on about?
original one, of course, had the roller ball, but the way it moves, and it's so quick.
Very smooth and quick, yeah.
Really quick. And again, I know we spent a lot of time with the
Completely wasting their time.
programmer of the game,
Right.
going back and forth and really smoothing out that process.
Just wasting time, completely unnecessary. You should have just got the game out, but you got no intention of getting the game out. We know that.
And of course, this screen here is all of the different modes, all of the different power-ups. Look how many different power-ups you can get. I'm not going to go through them all
How exciting.
here, but people can pause the video if they want to see them all. But
And this is unique, that the original game didn't have power-ups like this that you could shoot to collect.
right, exactly. And this just makes it more
Well, it was 40 years ago, if not more. So things were more simple back then.
fun.
You just tried to reinvent the wheel with elements of wheels that have gone before.
It really keeps it going, And then, of course, here's all the different scoring as well,
Different enemy ships.
and what their point values are and everything like that. Okay, let's go to the different modes. Let's explain these really quick. So solo mode is obvious, just one player, playing. Co-op mode is the one that we like
That's my
the
favorite.
best. Yeah,
Right.
so you can play up to 4 players, by the way.
Yep. When you each have your own individual
Why don't you show 4 people playing this?
ammo, and
Well, I mean, okay, you got 4-player thing on this, but show 4 people sat next to each other. Guess that's difficult for them to show.
super shot, smart shots, and shield power.
Look at that fucking mess on the screen. All the 4 things bibbing about. 4. We've got circle, square, diamond, and hexagon. It's like a fucking play school episode. Just, which window should we go through today? Let's go through the round window. Ooh, just what? And then you, like with Astro Smash, here your missile shooters will cross over each other. God, what a mess.
But you're defending your common cities.
And it's really cool because when you're playing together and everybody has shields, it's always like, okay, I'll use the shield now.
Right.
And then
You need
save
to
your
coordinate
shield.
so people don't use a shield at the same time and waste them.
Yeah, you don't want all 4 people
Right.
using the shield at the same time. Now, as great as co-op is, though, versus is something that's
Versus is intense.
yeah. This was a mode that I designed that I'm like, it's fun to defend missiles, but what if you could throw them at each other,
Right.
And so we'll go into how that works a little later on.
Do you know, it's quite sad. It takes a few years, and a company like Naughty Dog, they can make a game like The Last of Us and a game like Uncharted and so on, and put that on a $300 console. Meanwhile, you've got Huey and Dewey here making something, taking the same amount of time to make a game that's to go on a $300 console, and look what they end up with. It's just embarrassing.
And then 2v2. So this is teams. You have to have 4 players.
Like teams versus.
Yeah, it's 2 people against.
God, I put Inception on by mistake. Everything's upside down. What the fuck is that?
Two people, which is kind of cool. So it's not everybody against everybody, but teams against each other. All right, well, let's start in co-op and let's get this game going. Okay, so you can see right away, I'm the red, you're the yellow. And you can see the different shapes. My shape is more of like a sideways square.
Sideways square, you mean a diamond? I mean, this is the kind of game that if they made a version available to play on PC as a demo, I'd give it a go for about 5 minutes. And I could see myself just stopping after that, and that's even if it actually worked properly on on PC. I mean, when I used the Moon Patrol on the mobile and the demo and the Breakout demo on PC, they seem to work fine. But here, just doing it on the Amico, there's just lag central. It's just horrible.
Now, we're playing on average mode right now.
Right, average mode means that our missile shots are the normal speed and the explosions are the normal size.
And we've set it to 20 seconds per level, just so we can get through some levels quicker and show folks how it's going. So again, you want to set it to 60 seconds if you want a real challenge.
I can't see anything about this that is a challenge.
You'll notice that John and Tommy in the bottom left corner there. That's just for our testing right now. Those won't be in the final version of the game.
Unless your names are John and Tommy, and that's what you call yourself.
Now you notice that it says John and Tommy score down there, and basically, we stopped. Stop, no, dead stop. But
I suppose you could put any name you wanted, like people who go, if you go 10-pin bowling, you can put poo and ass as your names. Maybe they should have gone with that.
Yeah, so the cumulative score that we get, both of our names will be put in the leaderboard, the local leaderboard as well.
Slow time.
And the cool thing, oh, look at that. I got the quick shots. They're so pretty. Woo. And so
You had to find a quick moment there when they're actually smiling and not as bored as they sound.
And it really does. It takes care of, like, depending on how many people are playing, it has leaderboards for all of those people. So if there's 3 players playing, if there's solo players playing, it has different leaderboards for different amounts of people. Oh, there's the shield. There it is. See, your shield went up now.
Yep.
Wow.
Notice the explosions are the same color as your reticle as well, so you can see whose explosions are getting the missiles.
That's right.
Who cares?
Now it always shows you what the next bonus city is. So if we can get to 20,000, we'll get a bonus city.
Well, we had bonus cities in the original game, so that's nothing new. I expect like skiing has 10 levels and Astro Smash has 10 levels. I'm guessing this has 10 waves and they all look the same.
Now you'll notice here, so we had to get bonus city at 30,000. So we crossed over 30 and you'll see what happens. Boom, it says +3 in hand. So you can keep building up your cities. So, you can have tents, you can stockpile them. So
have them in reserve, yeah.
Yeah.
So that just makes it even easier. You can just, you run out of cities, you just get extra ones. I mean, you should only get an extra city if you've lost a city. You shouldn't be adding. You don't have cities in the background. That's not quite how town centre planning works.
Uh-oh, I think I just lost one. Oh no, I got it.
Oh, I need that. I need that. Oh, I need that shield. I got it. Woo. As soon as we lose a city, it'll take one of our backups. And you'll see all the backgrounds are kind of different. And the sound in this is really, really cool. We spent a long time
Stealing sounds.
making the sound for
You haven't spent any time whatsoever. It's just a basic explosion sound.
this. I'll tell you a little secret, John. You know how a lot of these missile sounds and splitting and explosions are actually fireworks.
They actually came from World of Tanks, probably.
Oh yeah?
I went down to Angel Stadium, where, you know, in the baseball stadium here in Orange County, and I set up microphones right under where they were shooting off the fireworks.
What a load of bullshit. That's such a load of crap. Never heard so much crap in my life.
So that,
Oh, that's awesome.
and I took them in and processed them, and
Yeah.
and even the explosions, you know, I kind of slowed them down, and you pitch shift things, and you combine them with other things.
Oh, the waves go up to 11, a bit like the sound in Spinal Tap. In fact, you know, the BBC iPlayer that has a volume thing which goes up to 11 purely because of Spinal Tap.
There you see another bonus city.
Seem to keep behind an awful lot of ammunition. Whenever I play Missile Command, I always run out because you just want to blast away. Why on earth would? So that's bullshit. How could you have a wave where Tommy's only fired off 3 shots? That's what nonsense. I don't understand that at all. That's bullshit.
Boom, I got 5 built up, and trust me, they go quick.
We're gonna need them.
Levels, yeah.
You see, there's just no challenge to it because you're not going to run out of cities, basically.
You really got to be. I mean, the tip for Missile Command is don't go crazy with your shots, right? I mean, that's the mistake that everybody made back in the old days.
Precision shooting.
Yeah, if you really want to make it precise, you know, when you can.
I think that emergency sound is the sound of the FEC raiding them after they've failed to get their consoles inspected or even produced.
Where'd that come from?
Missiles raining down on cities, and this is for the Amico, which said it was not going to have any violent content whatsoever.
I'll do shield duty. Okay. Oh, okay. Yep, lots of shields happening down here. Okay.
Oh
slow
god.
down.
Oh god.
So the top right trigger is the shield, and the top left trigger is the smart bomb. So let me show a smart bomb, John.
Okay.
Watch this. Boom, and then bam, it comes out. There you go. So that's a really nice one. Oh, there's the shield. So important, those shields.
That's nice graphics for 2000.
Ooh, gotcha. Nice. Look at that big bomb. That's a lifesaver sometimes.
How long does this go on for? See, kids are just going to get bored with this and go off and do something else. if you showed me this in 1981, when it was all the rage on the VCS, the 2600, whatever it was called at the time, well, it's called the VCS at the time. But if you showed me that in 1981, and at the same time I had a Switch, and I was playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, I'd be like, Dad, what are you on about? Yeah, I'd be sticking with that. I wouldn't be playing this.
Okay, those little baseball-looking things are brutal, aren't they?
They dodge your shots.
They dodge your shots. They like have this most vicious AI. Oh boy. Shield. I'm out of shield, John.
Okay.
I told you a little too late. Okay. Anything past level.
Let's play global thermonuclear war. When does this end? How many waves are there?
20 is starting to get a little nuts. Look at that guy move around me. Oh, I couldn't even get him. I got some shield here. Okay. Get that guy. Oh, I'm out. Well, here. I need a smart bomb.
So they're both out of stuff, but Tommy's got 5 smart bombs. You'd have thought he'd use them along the way.
I don't have anything.
I got smart bomb and shield.
At least they've got one thing accurate, which is even when you've run out of everything, you still throw the reticule or the crosshairs around the screen in the vain hope you can still defend yourself. But yeah, there's nothing that's going to save them now, literally.
Oh man, we're low. Okay, we got another.
It's getting
city.
rough now.
Okay, you ready for chaos? We got to be careful with our shots, though. We both ran out there. Be really careful.
I mean, if you never played Missile Command before and you're watching this now, how interesting is it compared to all the other games you could play today? Let me know in the comments below.
Oh, come on. Where is the shield? Oh, there's a shield. Got it. I got a shield. Oh, I ran out of shield. Oh, they rubbed it in on us. So once you have...
Along with John Avocado's mustache wax.
Once you have no defense.
Well, remember, you got a smart shot left.
I can't shoot it, though. We have no silos.
That's right. That's right. Oh, no.
They're just going to rain down on us.
Oh, did we get to 320 or 3?
That's a bit of a faux pas. So he's got smart bombs but can't use them because their silos are destroyed.
50. Oh, we're dead.
Right. Once there's nothing you can do, the waves just speed up so you don't have to wait through them.
There you go. So we reached wave 26, scored 318,000 points. So you can see there.
Respectable.
Yeah. So you see on the 2-player co-op average skill, high score, John and Tommy. So that's the cool thing. It keeps track of all of the different, every time you play the game, the different ways you play the game, it's always going to track your local leaderboard. Yep. And eventually, obviously, it'll be online leaderboards as well. All right, so let's try out the versus mode now, because this is really interesting. Now, the whole idea, I'm on the top, I'm the red. You want to get those
The Inception mode is back.
yellow icons. See, whenever you get a yellow icon, you can then move your reticle over John's city. See how I'm doing there? And so just a normal shot will now, oh, I don't have any, boom, now a normal shot will take out the cities. So it's not a special button or anything. It's just a
Well, so you can blow up each of the cities. That doesn't sound helpful.
matter of collecting those yellow icons so that you can build up your offensive missiles. Because
Target the enemy with those.
yes, and the way to target them. So it's
Again, it's just overcomplicating things when it doesn't need to.
really, it's a matter of, do I play defense or do I play offense? You know, it really does make a big difference how you play. So, you know, do you want to stockpile your missiles first? See, John's stockpiling missiles here.
Yeah, so I can see Tommy's just destroyed John's sort of 4th out of 6th city. We just go back a few seconds. Here
So,
we
you know,
go.
do you want to
There
stockpile
we go.
your missiles first? See, John's stockpiling.
Was that his
missiles
missile?
here.
Oh, sorry,
you know,
no, it's a missile came over. It's just confusing bollocks, this it really is.
You want to stockpile your missiles first. See, John's stockpiling missiles here. Boom, there you go. Okay, how many cities? I think you got 1 city left. Oh no, you got 2 left. Okay, we both have 2. All right, it's going to come
Here we
down
go.
to it. Here we go.
There's too much shit flying about all over the place. It's ridiculous. It's horrible.
There, I think I got you. I think I got you on that. Bonus City at 10,000, that ain't happening. There you
Yep,
go.
There you go.
Well, there you have it, Missile Command, our retro reimagined version, which is exclusively only on the Intellivision Amico.
Yeah, because nobody else wants it. And we don't even see how many waves there are anyway. Maybe it just keeps going until you get bored.
Like and subscribe for more Amico deep dives.
I bet we don't get any more. We certainly won't get any more before Christmas. But I bet that's the last one we'll ever see. And then Tommy folds Intellivision, January, February 2022. No one gets their Amico. And Tommy has put his house and Ferrari into someone else's name. And then he runs off into the sunset with everyone's cash and John's mustache wax. That's obviously the end of the video. So, what do you think of this nonsense? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. In the meantime, please like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, click on the bell for all notifications, and cue Genesis.